First off, man, just what do you have to say about your offensive line in this game? I mean, you broke some big runs, but you had them blocking for you all day long.
For sure. Nothing short of carrying the team, for sure. Nothing goes by without our offensive line, so without them holding us up, we for sure wouldn't have been marching down the field the way we were, for surely.
First half especially, you guys, it was a lot of ball control. You guys held the ball for time of possession was definitely in your favor. How big was that for you guys to establish momentum early in the game?
I think that's a big key, honestly, in our game. Last week, going against Ken Lake, we had our defense on the field for most of the time. One of our biggest keys coming into this game, we wanted to make sure that we gave our defense more rest time and that we were out there on the field making works, putting points on the board, all that. So shout out to our D as well. We wanted to help them out.
For you, I mean, a lot of big runs, really just a workhorse. I mean, they just give you the ball and you just pound away all day long. I mean,
appreciate it.
Is it? Tell me a little bit about how it feels out there. I mean, you got to be pretty banged up by the time it's done. But
for sure, I'm a little sore. I'm not gonna lie, but again, without the O-line holding us up, the holes wouldn't have been the same. We worked for this since the off season. A lot of guys were in there in the off season, especially the O-line. One of our head center, Carter Henson, he was out there in the off season leading our young O-linemen, and without them putting in the work in the offseason leading up to this game, it wouldn't have been the same.
What about your quarterback, man? I mean, he made some big runs for you guys.
Sir.
He made some big throws as well.
Yes, sir. Of course, my guy Jack. I tell him he needs to be careful pulling that ball. But no, Jack, he's a great quarterback. It goes for himself. He does what we need him to do and more. And that's all we can ask of him. We couldn't ask too much of Jackson. That's my coach, my running back coach.
Two big wins for you guys to start the year. You guys got to feel good about that 2-0 start. Next week, though, you get Kennedy Catholic, which is a huge game. I mean,
big game.
It's not just a huge – I mean, it's a lot of hype around that game.
For sure.
How excited are you guys to go into that game and get the opportunity to face that team?
I'm more than excited. I'm 100% sure it'll show on the film next week for sure. But we just want to come in next week on Monday, stay focused, get our game plans ready, get in practice, put the work in, and get ready for next week. Yes, sir.